What's it doing, farting?
I'm not driving. I'm not touching the wheel at all. It's doing all the steering, everything. Today's the day. Gonna go pick up the car in Charlotte. It's about an hour and 30-minute drive from here. And pretty much right away, take it over to the wrap place. Yeah, excited. So a little context here is our appointment to pick up the car is at 11 o'clock. We're gonna get there at around 10:30. See if we can't get it a little early because I have an appointment to drop the car off at a place to get the car wrapped. The front hood and fenders wrapped with X-Bell. And I would like them to be able to get it done today. They close early on Saturdays and might have to pick it up on Monday. But if I get it to them early, maybe there's a chance that they can get it back to me today, and then I'll have the car for tomorrow and we can go take a drive and have fun in it. So that's what you'll be seeing today. All right. So one of those three, I believe, is mine. I don't know yet, though. We'll see. Right here we got the service guy wanted to just double check to make sure that we had everything already done on our account, and I assured him that we did, but we wanted to go through it anyways. So as you can see, we've arrived to the dealership. We've traveled the whole time, and going in, we're actually talking to the delivery guy. He had to finalize some paperwork, so while he was finalizing some paperwork, we got into the car and I started playing around a little bit. Also, my dad and his girlfriend came to meet us actually to take us out to eat because they live in the Charlotte area, and so they came early, and so they're also at the delivery, and you'll see them around every now and then. Listen.
What's it doing, farting? It's a whoopee cushion. Oh my god, it's got a whoopee cushion going.
So real quick, I'm just going to show the video of the delivery guy going over the car and its features. It's a fairly long video, so you're welcome to skip ahead if you already know this stuff.
So as you see right here, you always have navigation in the background.
Yeah.
All right, so you can choose different tabs, satellite, traffic patterns,
Okay.
and those will show up on the map for you. Very interesting part of this is your destination finder and your supercharger finder. So this will find your local destination chargers around the area that are Tesla approved. And you also have superchargers in your local area that they'll find. Anything in red indicates a supercharger. Click on it. It'll show you how many stalls are available, how much it's going to charge you, and the island fee.
Okay.
I always tell everybody about the island fee. Basically, it's kind of an incentive to, once your vehicle is fully charged, to get out and wait for someone else to come in. And this, you can go through that with just pushing that button. Another feature with navigation that I love is your trip planner. So we go here, let's say we go to Daytona, Florida. All right. It's going to take in how much charge you have with your battery currently right now and route out your path to Daytona, Florida as fast as possible with supercharging in mind. So as you see,
on East Independence
it'll tell you that you have to stop at Santee, South Carolina. That supercharger, you'll have 45% battery when you arrive. Charge for 30 minutes. Then you will drive from Santee to Kingsburg, Georgia. Charge there for 20 minutes. Then you arrive in Daytona Beach, Florida with 19% battery left. The total trip taking 471 miles, 7 hours and 59 minutes.
Okay.
So very unique feature with this. And like I said, I recommend if you are going on a trip, go right ahead, route out the path, and just see what to expect.
Okay.
Another thing is we want to go to controls, settings right here. Your quick controls are right here. To adjust your mirrors, you just go ahead, click on it, and you'll use the left scroll wheel to move the mirror forward.
Oh yeah, there we go.
And as you see, you already have your profile set up, so you can
Yeah.
save that position of what you have your mirror.
And, okay, so that's me saving that, and it will save it to that profile?
That's correct. See how it pops up again? Every time you make an adjustment, it'll constantly pop up for you.
Okay. And I think I did the wheel already. I just didn't do the mirrors.
And then the steering wheel is right there. Just adjust up and down with it. And then what we'll do next is go to locks. So as you see, your phone's already connected as a lock. You also have 2 key cards added to it. You have the key card holder.
Oh, they're right here.
Oh, so you have 2. You can name these keys. You also can set your profile to these keys. If you ever lose one and you want to remove it from your vehicle so no one can get into it, you just hit the trash button and remove it. If you ever want to purchase one, I think they're about $15 online. You purchase one, go here, hit the plus button. It'll show you the process of adding another key card to your vehicle. We'll go down here. We're going to do walk away door locks. As soon as you walk away from the vehicle, you'll lock your doors and turn off the car for you. Another thing I'd like to show everybody is go into display, screen clean mode. Basically, blanks out your screen so you don't have to worry about touching anything while you're cleaning your car. Or cleaning your screen. We'll go back here. Language, English, navigation language, English, time format 24 to 12 hours. The one I'd like to show everybody the most is the energy display. So currently it's in distance right now. You can switch it over to percentage if you want to. So you can switch it back and forth. I'm assuming that you want distance, correct?
It doesn't really matter. I'll probably figure it out when I use it more.
Okay, so I'll just put that for distance for right now.
To get used to it.
Your autopilot settings are here. Cruise follow distance up top. Your autopilot, terms and conditions for it. Basically saying that you're ultimately responsible for the vehicle while it's in autopilot. It's still in the beta stage. So just be aware, no sleeping behind the wheel. Just always be engaged with the vehicle. So we're going to hit yes to turn it on. Now it is engaged. To activate autopilot with the vehicle, just 2 down on the drive. We'll go shipping on. Okay. Speed limit. Offset, basically display showing that you will go once you go over the speed limit on the road. It will just kind of chime in and let you know that the vehicle is reaching that speed. Okay. Forward collision warning, just a nice little warning. Vehicle in front of you stopping, it's going to be warning you to say, hey, you might want to stop as well. And then other features with the vehicle.
Departure and everything.
That's correct. Turn those on and off. You can turn all these features off if you want to. Okay. It's all up to you. It makes you kind of personalize your vehicle to your settings. Okay. Next, we'll go with navigation. I already showed you trip planner, shown right there. Online routing, basically saying, hey, I see traffic pattern that's slowing down in front of you. I'm going to reroute you, say 5, 10, 15 minutes. How much of the time are you going to save? Avoid ferries, avoid tolls, use HOV. Next, we'd like to go into safety and security. Park and brake buttons right here and power and off. I'm not going to use these buttons often. A little quick ways to get to them is you have the park button here. Push it once, push the vehicle in park. You want to engage the park brake, you just hold it down. Engage it for you. Okay. To disengage, you just put it in drive or reverse. You can drive off. You don't have to worry about it. Powering off, as soon as you exit the vehicle, shut the door, the vehicle's turning itself off. Okay. Speed limit mode, you can put a limiter on your vehicle so it won't go over that speed. So 85 miles per hour is where it's set now. If you turn it on, you just have to enter a 4-digit PIN and then set it. Once it's set, you don't have to worry about anybody going over that speed in your vehicle.
Gotcha. Okay, only if it's turned on.
That's correct. Attention mode is very unique for the vehicle. It has cameras all around it that are constantly recording while you're driving, and if anybody approaches your vehicle, it'll turn on. With this, though, you will need a USB thumb drive to have the recording downloaded to a file, and you need a file named Tesla Cam within that USB. Okay.
Just a folder?
Yes, that's correct.
Okay. I have a SSD.
Park assist, chime, security alarm, in the drive. Basically, you enter a 4-digit PIN. Every time you get in the vehicle, you have to enter that 4-digit PIN. This is more for if somebody else comes in your vehicle, they can't drive off with it.
Yep. You can probably change that through your app too. No, I guess you can't.
Pin drive, you can't. You have valet mode you can turn on, Sentry mode, and speed limit mode you can turn on. Cabin protection off on AC on all the time, basically kind of keeping the temperature in your cabin at a certain temperature. Yeah. And then Lamo Black is on. You've already turned that on to get connected to your phone.
Okay.
And then other stuff is kind of just you'll play around with it, see what you like, driving patterns, acceleration, standard, steering mode, sport, your braking, standard, just stuff you'll see and you'll go through and just play with as you get used to the car. Glove box right there. And then maybe close it. And then we'll go exit out here. Another unique feature is the Tesla T and its Easter eggs. So we swipe down, you can get to your Easter eggs here. Coloring book. Arcade mode. One of my favorites.
Yeah, we played with some of these a little while ago.
One of my favorites is the Cracking Fire. Hit it one more time.
That's why I didn't come on for it. Okay.
Play some music with it in the background. And just take it one more time to get out of it. So stuff, little fun stuff. You go over to the left here, you have an instrument cluster basically. You don't have it here, so they put it right on the screen for you. Rear camera if you ever want it for the back while you're driving. Your charge set limit, so you can set your charge limit to where you want it. Move it back and forth from daily to trip. Okay.
You can drop that down, but well, you just stop charging, I guess.
So I'll usually put it at 90.
Okay, that's fine.
As a daily driver. That's out there. Your voice command, so you can click either that or push into the scroll right here, and it will register a voice command, and it's either call the specific person or navigate to the specific area and it'll take you there. And then wipers are on auto currently right now. Front trunk and rear trunk. Okay. For the music, so we go to top stations, pulls up playlist for you and plays like the favorite songs of this playlist. You also can look for genres and check everything out. You also can sync up your phone if you want to. You have everything with the screen. With a J772, which is the non-Tesla charger, like you see the Chevy Bullet from Leaf. All you do is just attach it to this piece right here.
I think I just bought one of those. It already comes with it?
Yeah, so it comes with a J17, E72. It doesn't come with a 1450, which everybody wants.
Yeah.
So that's what.
That was like $95.
Yeah.
I hope I can return it.
And then, so you just take that off and you use that whenever you go to like hotels, restaurants, public places like that. So that's your 17, 72. This is your 110.
So, like I mentioned earlier, I didn't get a whole lot of time with the car after I picked it up. I had the car for about 15 minutes. And we rode around the block with it with my dad and his girlfriend, my wife. And then we pretty much traveled straight to the place, Sunstoppers, that did the Expel paint protection film. And we went ahead and dropped it off there, and we were headed back to Columbia to wait for it to get done and pick up his own Monday. So on Monday, I picked up the car. After work, I took a half day, went and picked it up, and we pretty much drove straight back to Columbia that day. It was really great. Got to use the autopilot, and I've been driving it ever since for the last 2 days now, going to work and back. And it has been absolutely amazing, exactly what I expected, except for a little better because I actually feel really confident driving the car. And it's amazing. It does nothing but make me happy constantly. So I will continue making videos on everything, some product reviews, and I hope you guys enjoy the video, maybe learn something. Please leave comments if there's anything that you would like to know further about my experience, or if there's anything you want to see about the car. I'm going to try to just continue pushing out videos once a week,
And yeah, hit that subscribe button and the notification bell so you'll see when I release videos, although they're try to be every Thursday, by the end of the day Thursday if possible. So yeah, thanks again for watching, and we'll see you later. It's literally driving itself. I'm not touching it at all. Isn't that just wild? I'm not driving. I'm not touching the wheel at all. It's doing all the steering, everything.